Max, Chris from the Hagon factory. So today we're looking at 650 Thunderbird, just absolutely worn out old thing that we're going to build into a dirt track bike or maybe even a motocross. You guys.
Went down to the river, washed my sins away. Pray for another day. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. The devil's on the other bank, staring back at me. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking.
Welcome back, Chris from the Hagon factory. So this week's video, a new build. I've been waiting to build this bike for well over 12 months. I bring home the frame and the engine, as you saw at the start, in the recap, over 12 months ago. In January and February this year, I ordered a heap of parts from Ace Classics in the UK. Got some nice parts there. I've pieced the bike together roughly to get a bit of a feel and see what I think. And I've got a whole lot of parts on the bench here that we'll go through, second-hand parts that we're going to use as well. So let's have a look at it. Righto, so one of the parts that we have here is an oil tank that looks like it's been dug out of the dirt. It's missing a bracket, it's got some rust holes in the rear. It is absolutely rotten. So what I think I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually cut the back off it and cut this panel off it here. I'll blast it on the inside, we'll give it a good clean up, weld a new back in it, and then I'll fit it back on the bike. But without all this on here, I can put it in a bit further in under the frame, under the seat, to make the bike a bit skinnier. So I wouldn't chop up a good one of these if I had it. This one is absolutely, everything's really thin around here, but the outside's pretty good. So we'll have a go at that.
I gotta look pretty when I go down. Nothing in my coffin, can't you spare one more?
We also picked up at a local flea market two of these old air filters. They've got great little spring latches on there that you can see. This one's got a bit of a dent on the trumpet, but I'm going to cut the trumpet off, cut it out a bit, put some mesh in there, and we'll put that on the opposite side to the oil tank. I think that's going to be fantastic. Gave one of these to the old man too. Came as a pair, $10. Righto, 29th of September. The Bendigo Historic Motorcycle Club will be at the Black Swan from 1:30 onwards. We've got bands, food, bikes will be there on display. So if you want to see some nice bikes and listen to some good music and have some pizza, come down and have a look.
Can't you spare one more? I gotta look pretty when I'm knocking down heaven's door. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
There's an electronic ignition. So there's some new parts in here. So what do we got? We've got a AB11 electronic ignition amplifier. It's a Lucas one. We've got a few boxes here, but we've got some brand new boxes as well. I've got a brand new one there. It's never been used. And so instead of the magneto, we have, it just looks like a distributor. So I'll test all this. I think what we might do with this one is we might put it all together, get some coils and set it up on the bench and give it a test run before we put it on the bike and make up our mind whether we're going to use it or not. It'll clean up really well. It's a nice unit. All the paperwork's here for this one. Tell us how to sort it out. There's coil mounts. There's everything we need except the coils and that. We've got some coils at the old man's. I'll have to get those. Now Dad was scrounging around looking for some parts, and he forgot he had this, so this was in the shed, so in stock. So that was a good find. I wasn't sure what I was going to do from Magneto, whether I've got a couple of other distributors as well with points. I was thinking about putting that on, but we might give this a go first.
As I stared, I went down to that river to wash my sins away. I was thinking of you in that wedding gown. I went down to that water to wash my sins away. The world faded away as I went down.
Now, in this box, we've got some rocker boxes. Craig Jenkins from Bendigo Hydro Blasting, once again, has done a fantastic job. This is what they look like. This is what we've got now. He does a fantastic job. He's on YouTube, so get on there and have a look. If you're local Central Victoria, get in touch with him. I think he does things on freight and all that sort of stuff as well. So really nice job. Really going to help us out when assembling the last few bits and pieces. Now the engine, the bottom end has been done. The old man's done that. It's got barrels on it now. We're just waiting for some valves and some valve springs which are coming from Modoc. Dave's sorted us out there. So hopefully they won't be too far away. They should be in the mail. But other than that... Now there's some parts on this bike that aren't going to stay. The handlebars aren't going to stay. I've got a Preston Petty rear guard on it at the moment. I've cut the sides out of it. Preston Petty products, I don't mind them, but I just don't, I don't know. They're always a bit of an odd shape, but we'll do something with that. I'm going to make some brackets to go down the side. If you've looked at any videos about Tribses and Triumphs and that, Dick Mann built one of these, and when he did build these bikes, he made big alloy brackets like this for the mud guards and all that. So I'm going down that road.
Wash my sins for free. No one seemed to notice.
Right, I've got some old T110 cases bolted into at the moment with some roughed out alloy mounts. We've got a close ratio gearbox with a prototype housing in there at the moment. So that gearbox is done. That'll be used. Yeah, so we've got a 21-inch front wheel. I know that's not for everyone. A lot of people run the 19. We do have a Triumph 19 there that we could put in it, but I'm going to try the 21 first. I've got some nice alloy triple clamps to go in there. They're just an old set of Honda ones sitting in there at the moment, but I've got some really nice ones. We've got the original back wheel. I've got a few of those, so hopefully we can build one nice hub out of the two that I've got. We'll get a nice...
Wash my sins away. Pray, 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 and pray for another day.
Hi, and welcome to the Black Swan Hotel, Bendigo's premier bike pub. We're open from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, noon till close. Roar in for a drink and a pizza. See you there.
Righto, same as every other week. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody. Let's bring Hagon's back.